Hey artist friends, okay, welcome to our portrait drawing video series. Coming to you straight from my kitchen, okay? So I wasn't able to shoot in my usual classroom setting, so for this series, we're gonna work with what we got, and I'm shooting from the kitchen. So I do apologize for a little bit of the echo, and I've got some gnarly shadows, as you can see, happening here. So hopefully it won't interfere too much with our drawing work. So before we get started on step one of our portrait series here, I want you to gather your supplies. So you're gonna need some paper to draw on. If you've got it, grab some just regular old plain computer paper. Don't have plain computer paper? Grab some lined paper out of a notebook. Grab some graph paper out of your notebook, okay? Or go to your recycle bin. Find stuff like this. You know those form letters and things that usually come with your parents' mail and you just kind of the top part goes out? Check it out. You flip it, oh, maybe not. Flip it over into the middle here. You can like cut this section out. Sorry, I had the right side up the first time. You can cut the right side section out here, cut out a blank spot, and you can do some good drawing work right there. All right, so grab any scrap paper you can, lines on it, no lines on it. Drawing practice is drawing practice, and it's good for you, okay? Other supplies you'll need. Obviously a regular number 2 pencil. The wood ones are gonna work best for doing our smudging shading, but if all you've got is mechanical, don't you worry about it. Mechanical pencil is gonna work just fine. We'll smudge that graphite the best we can, okay? You will need a pencil sharpener. I've just got a little plastic handheld one here. Okay, if you don't have a pencil sharpener, you can ask mom or dad, grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, older brother, sister, etc. If they've got an X-Acto knife or something like that, you can always sharpen your pencil that way. But most of us have a little plastic pencil sharpener in our pencil pouch somewhere. Gonna need a chunk of eraser. Can be the eraser right on the end of your pencil. One of these chunks of like pink pearl. Maybe you've got a white drawing eraser for your tech class, for math class, etc. Go ahead, grab that. All right, and then you'll need some stuff to blend with. I'm a big fan when I'm drawing at home and I don't have my regular drawing supplies of Q-tips, regular old tissue, paper towel. But you're like, wait a minute, let's say you don't have these things at home, right? Maybe you don't have any tissues right now, you haven't been able to get out to the store, you don't have paper towels, right? Your parents don't buy Q-tips, that's fine too. Guess what? We're going right back to our recycle bin. I want you to grab like old envelopes and things like this. Watch, we can create a paper blender right out of this old envelope. So we're gonna just tear it open. Don't even need scissors. Okay. Tear a piece of that paper off. Okay, we got a section of it. What you're gonna do is fold and start kind of twisting. Fold and twist. Fold and twist. Fold and twist. And fold over again. And you just want to get a nice kind of hard corner of paper, and this will be great for doing some rubbing and some blending as needed. Okay, so we've got you covered kind of no matter what. Yeah, any surface you've got to draw on is good. Okay, so why portraiture? Why portraiture, folks? Well, because it's one of those things that we get asked a lot as art teachers. How do I make the hair look real? How do I make the eye look real? The eye doesn't look real. How do I make a real nose? How do I make a real mouth? And, you know, we kind of thought this would be a great opportunity to help you guys learn how to make some stuff look really real and get some really good drawing practice and keep our drawing skills fresh. So the other thing I want to do is to invite the whole family to get involved with this. Drawing is not just for students in art class. Drawing is for everybody. At any age, we can improve our drawing skills with a little bit of instruction. Okay, the other thing that we want to do with this draw along today, okay, and in our subsequent video series, is that a lot of times students say, well, I'm not any good at drawing, I never get any better. And I think that's because you actually don't realize that you're actually improving. A lot of students just kind of get in that habit of saying, I'm just not good at drawing, I can't do this. And actually, no, you can. You just don't have a record of how much you've improved just in some drawing exercise you've done. So that's what we're going to tackle today. So today, for our first step 1 exercise, we're going to take 20 to 30 minutes to do a portrait with no instruction. I'm not going to tell you how to do anything. I'm just going to tell you what you want to do, and then I want you to see what you can do on your own. Okay, we're going to set that portrait aside, and then we're going to start drawing together. And I'm going to give you some tips on what to observe, techniques how to use. And we're going to tackle each element of the portrait: the eyes, the nose, the mouth, ears, hair, the in-between stuff, cheeks and chins and foreheads. And then we're going to draw up the same portrait again together and see how much we've improved. So that's what's going to happen in this whole video series. Okay, so step one, let's figure out a portrait. You could draw yourself using a hand mirror, a mirror in your bathroom. You could draw mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, cousins, whomever may happen to be hanging out with you, okay? Or if that makes you wholly uncomfortable, go to magazines. Here's what I'm gonna be drawing from today. I tore this lovely picture of this beautiful lady out with this fabulous curly. I just loved her hair, loved her hair. So that's why I took this picture out of a magazine, okay? Of course, please check with whomever catalog or magazine it is and make sure it's okay that you tear a picture out. But what you wanna look for here, I've just got some of my other magazines here. I got like People and Homes and Gardens here. You wanna look for a portrait where the person's looking straight at you as best they can, because that's how we're going to be drawing together. We're not going to worry about 3/4 view or profile views in this draw along. So try to find a nice photo, if you don't want to draw someone from life, where they're looking straight at you, okay? So I'm going to take this picture. I'm going to clean up some of the extra stuff around it just so it fits better on my camera. I'm going to grab my scissors and clear her up. Excellent. Okay, and then finally, you're going to grab that computer paper, that scrap mail paper, that lined paper, and we're going to start to draw. And no preconceived anything about it. You start drawing wherever you feel comfortable. You can start with the face shape. You can start with the hair. But I just want you to do the best you can, whatever that is, 20 to 30 minutes of drawing. Okay, so I'm gonna get kind of the basic face mapped in. I'm gonna start with the neck, draw in some of the basic hair shape. Not even worrying about the curls yet. Okay. And you don't want to sit here and watch me do my 20 minutes of just initial warm-up practice to see what I can do. So I'm going to pause here for a moment and come back and let's take a look at what I've done. Well, this is when I feel like I'm on those cooking shows all. I love it, right? It's like all of a sudden the video stops, cross dissolves, and I bring it on over. Okay, so here's what I did. You know, not a bad likeness. There's some things that are a little bit off. She's definitely smilier in here, okay? But this is no judgment. Here's what I want you to do. Take your portrait right now. Sign it. I'm sure I'm going to improve on this. I want you to put first portrait, right? This is before any practice. I want you to save this, set this to the side. Don't throw it out. Because what we're going to do at the very end, after we have some really good drawing practice and we work on our eyes and nose and mouth and everything like that, we're going to do a little comparison so you can see how much you've improved. Okay, so first job today is to find yourself your picture, secure some drawing supplies, secure some paper, and get yourself going and spend 20 to 30 minutes today just trying to do a portrait of your chosen person. All right? Okay, join us in our next video where we're going to set up some proportions. And we're going to talk about proportions of the face and how to actually map out where all that stuff goes, your eyes, nose, ears, mouth, etc. Thanks for joining me in the art room today, all, and I'll be seeing you in our next video.